for streaming. So I've been spending a lot of time. Aloha and welcome to editing or creating superstars. So I finally got her done. We got her done. I uninstalled this WWE 2K22. Walk through real quick before we create. So right now I should be able to create a superstar, but see, creations mode, superstar. You go to superstar. So what happened was we backed up all the data um, from WWE 2K22 online on the main server. We recorded it on OBS. The teams that I wanted. Let's see, is this frozen up? Am I moving? YouTube is kind of behind sometimes, so just want to make sure that we're streaming on both. Because YouTube, let's go back to channel. Because it should be on YouTube and Ready Player One. This is key information. Oh, I must have paused it. So I deleted it, reinstalled it. All the groups and all the characters and superstars were there. I made sure to back it up online on the WWE Sony PlayStation 2K22 server, and then I recorded on the OBS as well as taking pictures of the teams I had. So just in case they didn't transfer over, the Money in the Banks recorded that. Everything looks like it transferred over, and now I'm in the process of creating superstars. So trial and error, I downloaded Roman Reigns a few different times. It filled up my data bank. We'll just go to Roman Reigns. So after careful process and careful, I guess, each of these characters is one slot in your save data. So if I go to Roman Reigns, I updated Roman Reigns a number of different times. And every time you save an original character, so I'm able to save now, thank you God. After all that, the whole reason for deleting and reinstalling this game was to get access to the creations mode so that I could do this and take a part of this. But every time I was to create a new ring attire for this, for the main superstars, it doesn't save. It saves in its own separate slot. And what I was saying was each of these slots, ring attire and entrance is one. So in your archive of superstars, you have one slot. So if you had Roman Reigns, 4 different attires, 3 different attires, that's 3 slots, 4 slots. This is one slot. And I do have him, but it doesn't show up there. So I'm going to get out of this, back out of this. It's very confusing for some people that have gone through this process. I've done it with the rings, I've done it with the arenas, but I wasn't able to get the superstars because it's a glitch. So uninstalling it and reinstalling the game, making sure to save all your data, back it up, and then if they ask you to delete all data, it was really fast for me to delete it. It took about 10 minutes. Reinstalling it took about an hour, half hour, and then the updates didn't take very long at all. But reinstalling it, you have to make sure. For some reason, when I had it before, it was working fine, but when I updated it, what probably happened was it didn't have enough memory from previous, and it wasn't able to update some of those vital patches, because when I reinstalled it, it said I needed a few more gigs of space, like 19 extra gigs of space. So I'm guessing that's what happened, why it would not load up all that information. So what am I doing right now? I'm looking for my superstars. So Roman Reigns, we saw that he wasn't there, but I'm gonna play this real quick and I'm gonna quit it. For some reason, so I go to Roman Reigns. Nope, not Ronda. Roman Reigns. He's got 2 different alternative attires. So I put him in. Our original attire is the same as attire number 1, I'm guessing. Attire number 2 is the one that I updated. So we're gonna see how it looks. And like I said, I did this on the Superstar actual second attire page. When you do a separate attire, it only shows one attire, but when you do it on the Superstar page, the main Superstar original, and then the secondary attire, it adds the original, the first and the second attires. It's confusing because it's confusing to me too. However, I was looking at updates on this, and I didn't see a lot of updates before March, after March. So uninstalling, reinstalling, making sure your data is backed up, and you have alternative means to those files. So we're going to see right now if the Superstar Roman Reigns is the bloodline, or if not. And it should be.
Here comes the big dog.
The bloodline. And I downloaded the images separately, just to save space, and because I'm going to copy and paste those to the rest of the Usos bloodline, and then make Sami Zayn's new honorary, I forget what they call them, CZ or something, HZ. So the music's way down low, so you can't hear it, and that is what I made. I made the back of the t-shirt, the front of the t-shirt, so it looks great.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
Let's see, we're back out of that. So we're going to make the Usos, Sami Zayn, and just remember that those will take up a slot in addition to so match. And this took about 6 months to do. I didn't want to delete the data, uninstall this game, just to reinstall it. But it seemed to work, and everything's working fine. So we're going to go back to creations. How do we do this? Alright, creations, Superstar. So now that we know that it works, and then I'll go to options if you want to see the roster. Delete, deletion, extras, deletion. So this is advanced information, and that is Roman Reigns right there. He's only got one attire. So when you download the attire and assign the attire, it may keep two attires, two alternate attires, just FYI. So you may lose space because it's duplicated somewhere. And we're gonna go to Superstar. So those alternative attires, you definitely need the one. You don't necessarily need to install that to Roman Reigns' Superstar area at all. You can just select, you should be able to select it. Alright, we'll go to Superstar. I should have one more spot open before I have to delete a few alternate attires. So we're gonna go with, let's go with the Usos, Jimmy Uso. And I have opened up on here how they kind of look. So if I can find it, Jimmy and Jay, the difference. I'm just gonna keep it simple. The attire, like I said, these, if you switch this one out, it might mess it up, so I'm just going to add it to this, copy this attire, and paste it there. And once this one is set up, I'll just change it to the ring entrance. It shouldn't take too long. And I don't think they changed too much with their looks, just the t-shirts. They have the promo gear, and then they have the fighting gear. So it's up to you which one you want to keep. But this is going to add an additional slot that you need. But at my Superstars, I have more than enough secondary attires. I can delete alternate attire from somebody else, and then it will give me space. Let's see. I'm looking for what they look like. What he looks like. You know, that t-shirt. Go back. All images. Yeah, I'm trying to find. Type in the Usos. Oh, Roman Reigns bloodline. Usos bloodline. There's a newer one with We the Ones, and I think they're wearing tank tops. Should have kept on that one. Okay, Jimmy J. Jimmy's got more of a t-shirt look. Jay's got more of a. Where do I have that? Okay, so I have it kind of figured out. The ring attire is going to be the same. Let's see, how are we doing this? The Usos bloodline. Say Jimmy. so I'm gonna make, because they're going more red, so I'm gonna make them red. And his hair is pretty much the same. Let's see. May redden the hair a little bit. Let's see. This one might be a little bit different. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna redden the hair. Maybe lengthen it. Edit entire hair dye, and color select. We're gonna go red because that's the color. And this color select all the way down, pretty much. How do I make that bigger? Undo, move, cursor, zoom. There we go. Zoom in. There we go. So if you've ever done this before, haven't done this, don't want to do this, it's fine. I mean, I could download a character just as easy, but I like creating creations. So this is already done for you if you go to the universe. But like I said, I like to create the characters, so I have more freedom with what I want to see. It kind of goes out to here, so it's like Bob Ross paintings, you know, like just do what you want to do. It's perfect how it's supposed to be. And when you get to the top, and I do this a lot with Photoshop, so this isn't new to me. It's very might be a little bit too. It goes all the way up to here, kind of. There we go. And then we'll just make the thing smaller once we get to the top. So zoom in. I do this a lot with Photoshop, so pretty easy to do. And keep on going up. Keep on going up a little bit. The finer brush, that's all that is. So if you're watching, you're watching. Like I said, you can download this. You don't have to do this customized type thing, but that way I have more, I can make it look better. Or worse, however you want to look at it. Put designs in it, if you want to put designs in it. And I can get more into the characters, so the other Uso, I don't have to do this with. His hair is the same, thank God. But this one, you can make little flames. And it's just like Photoshop and Illustrator. Go. Could actually give him more hair too. I don't want to go with that detail though. I just want to get her done. Alright, that looks, let me go a little bit up higher. And it's as small as you can make the cursor, so. I'm just going to go straight up and down. Just go straight up. Alright, so we don't have to spend all day on this, but this is going to be one of his main looks. So the more attention you give to it, the better. That's pretty good. And you're not going to see that close up very probably, so all good. Oh, you can even make it a different color, but he's got the same, so let's just accept that. Alright, good enough. Not too bad, not too bad. So next thing we have to do is figure out if we want to change anything else. And I think he's got the same looks. So I didn't do much. Oh, they might have white. I guess the shoes could be different if I wanted to. Color the shoes. Yeah, because they're all bloodline, so we got to put red sneakers on. Oh, crap. Alright, so we have to go back. Wrong button. Still got the red hair. And Head of the tire, clothing, lower, shoes. I'm just going to change the color to red once it loads. Takes a long time, so there we go. Click that. First color, check out the red. Second color. Yeah. Third color. Fourth color. I think all right. Oh, that's pretty good. That's good. Now, set that one. And then copy this one over to the entrance. Then you go to the entrance, and then we're going to add the t-shirts. So edit attire, clothing, upper and top one. So this is the entrance, right? Okay. For Romans, I used these guys. Oh, generic. Go to generic, and then find one that looks like it will work. It don't look too bad. Alright, so click on that. Color, what color others? Black. Okay, so that's black. First color. Images. Let's see, custom. Still trying to find. So this one is not the honorary. Oh shoot, did that get deleted? Sometimes they get deleted. We got Sami Zayn's. But I had one for them that was right there. Where'd it go? So I'm going to have to scroll through all of them to find it. Yeah, it was the new day one-ish. Or We the Ones. That's what it was. I might have deleted it though, because when I deleted Roman Reigns, I might have taken the image with it. Yeah, I must have. Yeah, it was a 512 megabyte or resolution. So let's make sure before I back out of this. Acknowledge me, yeah. Honor use, yeah, got to. So we're just gonna save this. Come back in. Download it. Alright, so save it like it is. About to save, yes. And this is what it got stuck on before. This screen, it went like that once and then it froze up for about 3 hours or until I shut it off and restarted. Since the update, it does this 2 times where it freezes once or twice, and then it, after like 5 minutes, it finally goes back to the screen. So I tested this with Romans about 5 times to make sure that it didn't freeze up, didn't get locked out. So even though it sits here for a while, before I reinstalled it, it didn't do that a number of times. It just did once and then it froze up. So I'm guessing it's because it didn't have the extra gigs of information, probably the updates. And maybe that's what people are running into, the updates. They don't have enough space for the updates. See, so we're gonna go to creations, community creations, downloads, image, not superstars. I don't want the superstars. Triangle, and then make sure to go to the image. Let's see, and it should be here. My hashtag, bloodline, most downloaded. Alright, so not that one. There we go. Download. That's a PNG file, so it should work. Downloading We the Ones, we're going to go back and do the same thing. Taking a while. Hope it didn't get froze up. Half the time it does. Yep. Froze up. Wow. Okay. Try to do a couple of things before shutting it off. And this is what happens. This is what happened last time, and it actually downloaded when I restarted it. Close application. So that's bound to happen. Open it back up, and now it might say there's no connectivity, network connectivity. But I should have it downloaded, possibly. And then we have to go through this whole process again, which takes forever. Very frustrating sometimes. All right, so we're going to do that whole process again just to make sure. Community creations, downloads. You have to have patience for this type of thing. Especially if you're developing images, hashtags, my list, bloodline. Alright, try this again. Almost downloaded. Download. It should be faster. There it goes. Alright, back out of that. We're going to creations again. Superstar. All the slots. Okay, so he's a custom superstar now. This is so confusing. Alright, yep. So he saves as an alternate attire. Edit. Attire. Okay, so he shows up here in both of them. That's good. You see the other one I gotta change. So now we can edit attire, clothing, number. Click on this, and it should go straight to it. Then add images, custom, and it should be here. There it is. Alright, so that's how to download it. And oops, I gotta click on it. Clicked on it. Select. There we go. Apply. And then resize up, left. I'm not sure. I think I had it set up before. This goes way up top. I had the picture before and I lost it. Go. T-shirt. There we go. Same. We the ones. Okay, there it is. So they got to. I'm gonna keep that. That's pretty good. Let's see. Good. And then we're gonna add another image. Custom. Yeah, I like that. And this is the benefit of doing it yourself. Should have. There it is. Apply. All the way to the back. Could even put something else back there. There we go. Bloodline right around the back. There we go. Bam. 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 Oh, we gotta change that skirt. That's on the lower. There we go. Click on this. Should I do the second color? has a cap. I think I'm supposed to have a cap too, yep. See, I don't even think I can change that look without adding a new attire. And then we gotta add a cap. So he's always got a cap on. Let's call it head. Cap. Images. The other one got deleted too. Shoot. Ay, caramba. That blows. Okay, we're just gonna do this for now. Alright. Oh, yeah, I was gonna change it to red. Alright. Okay, so that should save it. Hopefully you're getting something if you're watching, interested. I was gonna play a little bit, but alright, hopefully you're not froze up. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so we got him. I'm gonna go back and download something quick. See, this always happens, yep. Unable to connect. Usually happens when you, oh my gosh. can't even go on. Alright, we're not going to worry about that. Wow, look at that. Alright, so I guess we're just going to do creations. Yep, so we got to delete. Roster, delete. Gotta go to extras. Deletion. So we got two alternatives. No, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. So we go to creations. What got disconnected? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm still recording, huh? I lost connection. Let's see. So we lost connection here too, which, wow. All right, that's strange. Very strange. Let's see. Gotta get it back showing on here. That is strange. There we go. Wow. All right, so we're lost again. So that's all. I'm gonna close out of this, stop streaming, because there's a glitch in whatever server this is not responding anymore. So hopefully